you love making a car payment every month?
No.
Do you love, after making car payments for 2 or 3 years, still owing more than what your vehicle's worth?
No.
Do you love making someone else rich with your interest payments while you're struggling, barely getting by?
That's another no.
Well, if your answer is no, thank you for joining us today, because we're going to talk about car payments. Hey guys, thank you for joining us today. We're in the truck going down the road. It's a perfect place because today we're talking about car payments. Many folks in America have car payments and they're paying on average $480 something a month on these cars. The length of the loans keep getting extended because the vehicle's price keeps going up and up, and it's harder for people to make payments. But did you know that you do not have to have a car payment? That's right, I said it. You don't have to have a car payment, and anybody that tells you differently is probably making money off of you having a car payment. If you can afford $500 a month payment, why don't you make that payment to yourself? If you make that $500 a month payment to yourself, in 10 months, you're gonna have $5,000 toward a vehicle. You may say, well, I can't get a good vehicle for $5,000. I would disagree. You can get an okay vehicle for $5,000, but check this out. You keep rolling that over, and in 20 months, less than 2 years, you've got $10,000. You can get a nice vehicle for $10,000. And in 30 months, 2.5 years, you're gonna have $15,000 for a vehicle. You can get a very nice vehicle for $15,000. If you pay yourself, number one, you're not giving interest to somebody else. Number two, what if life happens, and it does, and you can't make that $500 payment this month? What are you gonna do? Not pay the folks at the bank? Of course not. You have to pay that, and they're gonna get upset, and they're gonna try to come after you and get their money, as they should. But if you miss a payment to yourself, what are you out? You're out nothing. If you got to go to the doctor or something and something that you weren't planning on, it's no big deal if you miss that payment. So I want to encourage you to take that, instead of making payments to a bank, take that money, put it in your own savings account or an envelope system. And if you don't know about envelope systems, you can click here and we'll tell you how to do envelopes. But put that money in an envelope system and pay yourself. Oh, and by the way, and trust me on this, if you walk into a car dealership with cash, you're gonna get a deal. One more thing, when you work hard for this money and you're paying in cash, and it's hard to throw out $15,000 or $5,000 or whatever amount that you've got going, you're gonna be smarter with your purchase. You're gonna get a better deal, you're gonna spend less money, and you're not enslaved to the bank every month. You don't have to have a car payment. Do not believe that lie. Now, if you have a car payment, what do you do? Number one, are you upside down on that car? If you owe less than the car is worth, then you're gonna have to look at some stuff, and it may just be in your benefit to go ahead and pay that thing off and just say no more loans after that. But if you're upside down, you're throwing good money after bad. I would tell you, figure out some way or another to pay off that difference, sell that car, and get out from that note. So if you're upside down, you may need to go get that small loan or whatever to pay off the difference, but get out of that note ASAP. Got to do it. It's killing you. You're throwing good money after bad. Don't believe the lies. You do not have to have a car payment. And now for our money saving tip of the week with Heather.
Just want to let you know, money saving tip number 3 is if you have a car payment, pay extra every month. That way it will get the term of your loan down, possibly to 1 to 2 years, and save you money in interest over the long term. That's money saving tip. Hope you find it useful.
All right, thank you, Heather, for the money saving tip of the week. Thanks for joining us today. If you have any other suggestions on how to save money on vehicles or how to purchase a vehicle and get a good deal, please leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and God bless you.
let you know money saving tip number 3. Is this 3?
Thank you, Heather, for the money. All right.
Nope.